6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. It's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. His side has won 2 in a row. Scott, Brock Huard with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at the 4th down now after that sack. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. It's fielded at the 14. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds. Running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Air it out on 3rd. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there. We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 50. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. Here we go.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Fields on third. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone, if you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards.
Go check.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action with Richardson. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
60 by
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while, and that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Another carry for Charbonnet. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6. That still brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away from his end zone. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Shoves him on. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
It's 2nd and inches.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Taylor again. Makes the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line.
19 Tigers. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Trujillo hands on the point after. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 3.
Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted... That personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. Mitch Wishnowsky on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 17
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
Richardson on 1st and 10. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Colts.
Throwing again, Richardson. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Come on, come on. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. He's got the 1st down grab. It's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Colts 1st down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. Count, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a shot for the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. One last play before the break.
Thumbs up, ready?
Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
For the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Running the heel of Giddens. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
There's a handoff for Taylor. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Let's go now. 60 Viking, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Red, 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Richardson now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue.
And they take this in for the score. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 3.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints come marching onto the field. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He cuts it right, son. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
20. Saints 10.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense set to head out. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field. On them, I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Ready, set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Panther 60.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First down from the 41.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 41.
Richardson back to throw. And finds Josh Downs. He has this down at the 34. Even 25 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
That's another.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They see Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the Saints.
Now hand off to Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Ready?
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Five men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hawk 70. 18. Rattler 18. Warrior 70. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they take him down right along the 30. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Saints offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, trying for Olave, but it's intercepted. Hunter Waller's got it. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, yes, to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's got to be your first indicator as you're laying there. If that what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And any comeback hopes, they may have been entertaining, Brock. Yeah, they might have left the field after that last pick 6.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the fourth quarter before, but now a 3-score game coming off of a turnover. Yeah, this one should be likely over.
Goes right downfield to Olave. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, son. 58, here's that.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Now Fields has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Here, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end is the beneficiary.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Here we go.
Now a run with Taylor. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Another try on the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. 18 caught. Ready.
Run here with Giddens. And he's going to be stopped, and not before he gets it down to the 14. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line.
That's another Colts first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn that one. You set it down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts nearing their 15th win this season. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Play action. It's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. The O-Techs on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Saints 10.
Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
5:51, 12 go. Oh, hurry up.
Fields on 1st down. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott. Turbo's hot.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Now Fields again. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Fields throwing once more. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Jones.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Giddens. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That pass is hauled in by the rookie from Boston College. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts keep running away with this. This is Trujillo. Trying to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 10.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. They'll kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw for Fields. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes